Hi everybody, welcome to Love Evolution. This is Stella, and this reading is going to be for Virgo for the month of June 2018. I just want to start by saying thank you for being here. I'm very honored and excited to start this journey with you guys. These readings are something I have felt called to do for quite a while, to share these channeled and inspired messages with you guys. And so I'm very excited to connect with everybody. This is something I'm going to be doing every month, so check back in. A little bit about my readings and my intent before we dive right in. All of my readings are focused on your highest good, okay? So all of the readings that I do are filtered through that intention to provide you with what you need to know in order to make the choices that are most aligned with your highest good for the given time period. For those of you that know a little bit about the tarot, I use an adapted Celtic cross spread, which I'll show you once we get going here. And it's going to show you what's on your mind, what challenges may come up for you this month, external influences, internal influences, and how you can best navigate them, okay? So for the main part of the reading, I'm going to be using the Morgan Greer deck here, which I love. It really shows all the possible energies. If you know anything about tarot, it really delves into the archetypes of the human psyche, and in that way it's very insightful. For your challenge and solution, I'm going to be using the Chrysalis deck here, which I love because it's very focused on self-transformation. The archetypes in the cards and the pictures are beautiful, and they really point towards how we can transmute what may be negative into its more positive form, okay? And then if we need clarity, I've got my little pocket Rider-Waite here, which I love, so we'll be pulling some clarity cards if we need them. At the very end, I'm going to pull an Archangel Oracle from Doreen Virtue. The Archangels are wonderful. They represent the highest energy of any given archetype, okay? And all of the archetypes of the archangels live within us, and so by connecting with them, we're able to clearly get confirmation from the messages that Source and the Divine is trying to get us to see. And then at the very end, I'm going to pull a Power Animal Oracle for the month, okay? And don't be surprised if, depending on where you live and what the animal is that pops up, but don't be surprised if it shows up multiple times during the month for you. And if it does, that's just an indication to check back in and pay attention to the message that they're giving. I really love the animal messengers because they embody their energy so fully, right? There's no deception with them. And so by watching how they interact and live in the world, we're able to see what energies would be most beneficial for us to adopt, okay? And look at that. That one just popped right up, so we're going to leave that there. Yeah, so without further ado, let's get going here. Give me a second to just tune in. Virgo for the month of July 2018. And while I was meditating on your sign, you guys, the message that I got, I saw an image of a stormy sea. And there's all these people, there's a ship, and there's all these people running around kind of frantic on the ship. And the captain comes out, and he doesn't say a word, but it's just his demeanor, his energy is calm. he knows what to do. Just because there's a storm, he's not going to lose his cool, okay? And the word I got with that was calm, okay? So your ability to tap into your inner peace this month is going to not only help you, but it's going to help everyone around you and in your environment. People are going to be looking to you to know what to do in a situation. And your ability to be calm and collected and act without indecision is going to benefit many people in that situation. Star popped out. Okay, so Virgo, June 2018. What does Virgo most need to know? What energies are surrounding Virgo at this time? And what do they most need to know in order to make the choices most aligned with their highest good? Virgo, June 2018. Okay, that's it. We have your recent past, your present situation, and your future. That's going to be the overall. What's above you, so what's on your conscious mind, and also the universal influences. What's below you, okay? Your internal influence, your external influence, okay? And then for your challenge and guidance, we're going to pull from the Chrysalis Tarot. What challenges is Virgo facing for the month of June? What is the challenge that Virgo needs to be aware of for the month of June? What challenges might Virgo face in the month of June? And solution. Virgo, that's it. Okay, so let's get going here. Recent past, Two of Pentacles. Present situation, Page of Rods. Future, Five of Swords reversed, okay? Ace of Cups above, Page of Cups below, internal influence, Wheel of Fortune, external influence, the Six of Pentacles reversed. Okay, all right, so I want to start with the Star card that was the one that flew out of the deck, okay? This is your overall influence. This is what this reading is about this month. And remember, it's channeled through the intent for your highest good, okay? So you have a dream, you have a goal. What is the Star? It is your ultimate dream for yourself, okay? And your aligned dream, not what your ego wants, what your soul wants. Your soul, the goal that your soul is after, okay? Yeah, you have something on your mind, okay, that the universe wants to let you know is aligned with your highest good, okay? And what I wanted to say about that is that, you know, the talents that you innately have, the things that you most desire for yourself, and also the struggles that you go through in life, they all point to your highest calling, okay? And that's what this Star is, your highest calling. So in your recent past, we have the Two of Pentacles. This is about choice. This is about making a choice. And the Pentacles are a solid physical energy. They can represent wealth, but they can also represent the physical, tangible things in your life, okay, that you're working towards. So you in the recent past, you've had a choice to make. So let's pull a clarity card on what that choice has to do with. What is this choice? What is this Two of Pentacles all about for Virgo? What was this choice they had to make in the recent past? What was this choice they had to make in the recent past? So the Three of Cups in reverse. So maybe walking away from a friendship or a group of people that that weren't serving you. It wasn't making, you weren't happy in this situation. You see how they're all celebrating? Cups are about emotion, and it's upside down. So there's 3 people pouring good emotion out of the cups, right? It's all falling out. So whatever the situation was for you, you had to make a choice. We'll see if we can get some more guidance on that as we move forward. The Page of Rods is where you currently are, okay? Rods are, in the traditional Rider-Waite, they are spirit. They are the wands. They're your connection to the divine, okay? And the page is a messenger. So, page is a messenger, and it's also sort of the beginning of spreading a worthy message. Let's get some clarity on that as well. What is this message? What is the Page of Cups, and what is this message that Virgo is holding, what has been inspired to for the month of June? Look at that, the star again. Okay, so you guys have, okay, so you've received guidance recently about your higher purpose, okay? What aligns, the star again, what aligns with your highest purpose and your highest good? That's what this reading's all about. So you're just at the beginning stages. I was feeling this intuitively, but I wanted to get some clarity on it. But you have a message that you need to spread to the world, Virgo, and you're at the beginning stages of being able to do that. In your near future, we have the 5 of Swords, which represents a hollow victory, okay? You see how the 2 people in the background are just kind of walking away, and they've thrown their swords down, and this man here has got all the swords. But it's almost like, because they threw their swords down, it's almost like the battle wasn't worth it. You know, here, have my sword, fine, you can have it, it's not worth it. So it's a hollow victory. But in the reverse, it takes on a positive meaning of standing up for what you believe, having to stand up for what you believe. And the swords represent communication and ideas, okay? They're the air element. So in the future, you're going to be challenged. You're going to have to stand up for what you believe, this message, this rod, okay, that you've been divinely inspired to share, okay? And I want to say, I always try to really narrow in these readings. If this was a personal reading, when I do one-on-ones, that it's amazing how the tarot can get right to the core of the problem. But because there's so many of you, I could continue to pull clarity card, clarity card, clarity card, and it works through intention. So because there's so many of you, this idea and this choice from the past, having to leave people that were not supporting your happiness, okay, which is all positive, by the way, but those specific scenarios are going to be different for everybody. So it's interesting how that works. All right, and above we have the Ace of Cups. This is like ultimate happiness, you guys. This is what's on your mind. This is what you want. You're helping with your ability to spread your message. It's going to take you here, okay? And it's upright, so it is. It is. And you see the lotus flower there? The lotuses represent, they're born in the mud and they bloom through the water, okay? They push all the way up through the water and then they bloom on the top. So coming through, planting your roots in something solid, working through all the emotion to get to the surface, the ability to bloom, and then look what's there. The cup of ultimate happiness. The emotion, the water running out, that's positive emotion. Okay, and it's divinely aligned. You see the hand of God there presenting the cup. Okay, so this is ultimate happiness that is aligned with your highest good. This is a wonderful reading, Virgo. You guys are on the right track. Below we have the Page of Cups, which again is a messenger energy. It's an emotion. It is upright, you know, so subconsciously I think you've got some more emotions that you need to work through. It's going to be different for everybody again, but the page again is a messenger. You need to express this. Your subconscious is wanting you to express what's going on in your internal landscape, okay? The page also could be a person in your environment, but I'm getting more that it's about emotion. What is this page for Virgo? What is below, this page below on their subconscious? And another court card, so the Knight of Swords. Yeah, so there's an idea, or there's a person that's sparking an idea in you, okay? And there's a lot of emotion attached to that, and you may not be aware of it consciously, but the cards are telling me that you need to express it. It's just part of getting to that star, okay? Your challenge for this month is the Two of Scrolls, which is the Two of Swords in the traditional tarot, but it's another two, and it really echoes this energy of choice, okay? Your solution is the Ten of Stones. So if you have two choices here, okay, those two scrolls, and they both involve communication and ideas, okay, you need to pick one. You need to pick one, and set a solid foundation. The Ten of Stones, tens are all about completion, okay, and the stones are the earth element, and they are the physical, tangible things, okay? What do you build a house out of stones? So making a solid decision, and she always kind of reminds me of, like, you know, she's like a little witch. Look at her wild hair, okay, but she's wise, and look at those crystals that she has with her, okay? So it's trusting the wisdom that you have inside and the connection with the divine you have, the crystals, okay? Trusting that to make a solid decision, and that decision is going to be your foundation moving forward, okay? I am going to pull a clarity card on what this Two of Scrolls, can we get a little more clarity on what is the challenge for Virgo this month? Again, I think it goes back to some stormy seas might be around you, but internally you have direction. You know what you're doing. You have direction. Happiness is on your mind. This is what you're going for. You know, you're leaving this negative situation, these people that aren't supporting you. And you're headed towards nothing but good. I see you very aligned this month, Virgo, with your highest good, and that's fantastic. Okay, so the Ten of Swords as your challenge, yeah. So one of these, I think you feel like you need to carry both of these scrolls, okay? These are things that are on your mind, these ideas, but one of them is making you feel like this. Okay, this is almost like nightmares. This is those swords, those ideas, communication, okay, air element. They are, they're keeping him awake at night. He can't sleep because there's so many of them, and they're almost piercing him. It's almost piercing his heart. Do you see that there? Okay, so there's some mental worries you have that that one of these choices represents for you, and you need to go with the other one and set your foundation there, okay? Your internal influence, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Again, we have the hand of God coming down and turning the wheel, okay? Life keeps on going. And do you see those people celebrating up top? Do you see how happy they are? Your future, okay, in your near future, like I said, you're gonna have to make a somewhat difficult decision. You're gonna have to stand your ground with your ideals, but it's gonna be the right decision, okay? Instead of reversed, a hollow victory, it's a victory based on your ability to be strong in your ideals, okay? And those ideals are what is supporting your highest good, your ultimate dream, and your ultimate happiness, okay? Two of the star cards coming out, Virgo, it doesn't get any better. Internally, you know things are going good, okay? The wheel of time is moving, and you're riding it, okay? You're aligned and you're riding it. It's wonderful. Your external influence might be a little more challenging. It's the Six of Pentacles and it's reversed, okay? So the Six of Pentacles is all about helping others, okay? You can see it as receiving help, see those hands there? Or you can see it as the main figure. He has enough, and he knows that part of his abundance and part of his highest good is to be able to give to others. Sorry, I had to adjust that, okay? But it's in reverse. So your outside influence is maybe feeling like you don't quite have the resources that you need to make everything happen. Or somebody in your environment that is not cooperating with you, okay? But it doesn't matter, Virgo. It doesn't matter, because with all these other positive cards, you made the right choice in your past, which has brought you to the beginning of a new journey, okay? Which has to do with, which is divinely inspired, okay? And you're gonna be tested a little bit, have to stand up for your dreams, your alignment, what you believe in, but your outcome is gonna be wonderful. So I'm gonna pull a card to represent you this month. What is Virgo's energy this month? What is Virgo? What's going on with Virgo? The Fool. Okay, so you're starting a new journey, Virgo. It's beautiful. You're starting, I want to show you both of these. You're starting an aligned journey, okay? There's no death. There's no nothing bad in here, okay? The Fool represents, it's called the Fool in the traditional tarot, but he's not a fool. It's a fool as in the sense of the word, in the metaphor that whenever we start something new, we cannot be guaranteed of the outcome, right? We don't know how it's going to turn out. We don't know what's going to happen. But the Fool moves in faith, okay, forward towards his happiness. This is you this month. This is you taking that divinely inspired idea and moving forward. And guess what? It's part of your destiny. It is your destiny, and you know it. There's a couple little challenges. Oop, okay. So we had the Hermit fly out. There's a couple little challenges, Virgo, but overall, I mean, you're on the right track. You're on the right track. So, outcome. Temperance in reverse. Okay. So, the outcome of this month, these little challenges, we've already established you've embraced your destiny, okay? And it's taking you towards your highest goals and your dreams, okay? You're gonna get there. However, the outcome of some of these feeling like I'm sorry about the noise out there. I love to do these readings outside because it's so beautiful, but sometimes things like that happen. Feeling like maybe you don't have enough to give, or that you don't have enough resources at your disposal, is gonna have you being Temperance in reverse, okay? So Temperance is a major arcana. When the major arcanas are in reverse, it's not them that are reversed, okay? Temperance is patience, finding the balance between moving forward physically and the emotions that we have, okay? In the reverse, it means you're anxious. It means you're eager to move forward. You're a little bit anxious, which is natural. You're at the beginning of a new journey. You don't know what's ahead of you. All you know is that you're going for your dreams. And that's all you need to know, Virgo. That's all you need to know. In the midst of all this, I want to bring up the calm, what I was saying about in the beginning, being calm, and how that is going to serve as an example for those around you. That's the Temperance here, okay? That's the outcome. So if you're feeling anxious, if you can turn that around and you can find that inner peace, okay, knowing that you're headed towards happiness, you just got to keep doing what you're doing. I mean, you're on track. You're on track. You're feeling good. Universe is supporting you. The Hermit flew out, which is another major arcana, and it just represents internal focus, okay? Taking a little bit of time aside. I know you guys like to do. You want to have all your ducks lined up in a row. You want to, it has you feeling a little bit impatient, okay? Because you just want to get it done. You want to get it done and you want to get there, right? But slow down a little bit. Be calm, okay? It's going to do nothing but benefit those around you and yourself. And take a little bit of time to go inside and see, look, it's the star again, okay? He holds the star in his hand. He's using the star, his dreams, his ultimate goal, to light his way so he knows where to go, okay? So find a little bit of patience, Virgo. Focus on focus on where you want to go, your dream. Universe is supporting you, okay? I don't know why I just thought of this. However, I think it's important to say, if you are in my generation or born anywhere near around, I want to say 1984 to around 1992, we all have Saturn in Capricorn, and there's even a Pluto and Uranus conjunction and sometimes Cap in all of our birth charts. And Saturn is in retrograde now, so we're in the middle of our Saturn return, okay? And what Saturn does, it kicks our butt and it gets us to stop living our false ego. It gets us to stop living who we think we should be and start going after who we really are, okay? What our real purpose is, what our real destination is, what our real destiny is, okay? And how do we get there? We reflect on the journey and we allow the light and the insights, okay? The awareness. What is light? Conscious awareness, okay? We allow that to light up the dark places in front of us, and we allow it to help us pick and choose where we step so that we stay aligned and we get to ultimate happiness, okay? So right now, I believe until September, Saturn is in retrograde at, I want to say 9 degrees, which means Saturn hit Capricorn several months ago, in 2017. That was our first hit of, okay, it's time to figure your crap out. It's time to figure it out. It's time to get on your path. And if you don't, life is gonna turn itself upside down to get you to move, to get you to go towards what you need to do. Well, you don't need that kick in the butt, Virgo. You're already there, okay? But this period until September 2018 is about reflection, okay? We had a little bit of forward motion, and then Saturn is retrograde and stands still. So what does that mean astrologically? It means we're getting a short period of time to consolidate all the changes we've made. We're getting a period of time to, we've come up with the changes, we've dreamed them up, we've started walking that road, okay? And now we have time to solidify it all. Okay, now we have time to make it real and tangible. And then in September, Capricorn's gonna go back, it's going to go further into Capricorn. So depending on your degree, you know, it's going to affect you at different times. But for all of us, right now is the time when life is saying, you can't live a lie anymore. You've got to live your destiny. And I just want to say how happy I am that you guys are on that journey. This is like such a beautiful reading. The other card, okay, the other card that flew out, I'm still going to pull an animal totem for you, okay, but we got moose, authority, okay? You know what is best for you. You know what's best for you, Virgo. Don't doubt that. Don't let everybody else scurrying around or not being, not sharing with you, not being abundant with you, not feeling like you have what you need, or having emotions that you need to process. Don't let that frazzle you. You know what is best for you, and you're already on the right path. I can't give you better information. The cards can't give you better information than what you know, okay? Because you are your ultimate authority, and you're on your path. You're on your path. That is what my readings are all about, how to get to your highest outcome, okay? What's best for you. And you're there. You're walking it. You're doing it, Virgo. It's amazing. It makes me so happy to see. You know, a few little challenges this month, but you're doing great. Okay, so archangels, few little challenges, few thoughts that are, you know, worrying you, keeping you up at night, okay? But if you can just pick, don't focus on that. Pick the thoughts that align with your dreams, okay? And build your foundation off of those, okay? You have a divinely inspired idea. In the near future, you're going to be tested, and you're going to have to stand up for that idea, okay? And have a little bit of patience. But you're on a new journey, okay? And seriously, like, ultimate happiness, it is part of your destiny, okay? Beautiful. Archangels, what does Virgo need to know for the month of June in light of everything going on for them this month? What do they need to know? What message do they need for the month of June 2018? Okay. That's it. Okay, you're extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself and your feelings, okay? That's the same as know yourself. Honor those feelings that you're having. Choose the ones that align with your dreams, okay? And oh, this was it. On your subconscious, some emotions you're having, okay, that you may not quite be aware of. When they come up, Virgo, honor them, okay? Let yourself, that doesn't mean go, I know you guys like to get things done. That doesn't mean once you start feeling a little bit funky, to go and get yourself busy with your to-do list and keep your mind off of what's going on. No, it means go inside, okay, like the hermit. It doesn't have to take a day, it doesn't have to take, you know, but it's vital that you acknowledge and honor the emotions of what you're feeling right now, okay? Even this one, let yourself feel it, and then choose the path that does not include this, okay? But let yourself feel it, because when we don't, that's when life has to continue to bring up that same issue so that we can acknowledge it, acknowledge that part of ourselves, and ultimately choose, okay, with awareness, with light, to focus on what's best, okay? And the other one that flew out was Archangel Michael, okay? You are safe. I am protecting you against lower energies and guarding you, your loved ones, and your home, okay? Michael is a very powerful archangel. If you're ever feeling uncertain this month or unsafe, say a little prayer to him, okay? He's with you this month, Virgo. And ultimately, you know what to do. You know where you're going, you know what to do, and you are powerful this month. And it's wonderful. What is the totem, animal totem for Virgo this month? What is the animal messenger for Virgo this month? It's this one. Look at that. Okay. Turtle, retreat. Stop trying to make something happen. Okay, I have chills right now. It might seem a little counterintuitive, but what did I say? You guys love to be busy. You love to check off that to-do list, okay? But like I said in the beginning, the vision of stormy seas and the captain coming out, he doesn't say a word. It's just his presence. And the whole rest of the crew grounds themselves and becomes calm, okay? Whatever's going on this month is part of your destiny. Allow it to happen. Don't distract yourself with trying too hard to make something happen. It's gonna happen anyways. You guys are doing so good. Just, this one flew out, okay? So your only advice, you're doing fantastic. Your only advice is to take a little bit of time, okay, to reflect, and don't try too hard to make things happen, okay? And what do turtles do too? You see, this is a sea turtle swimming in the sea. What is the water? It's emotion, okay? So don't be afraid to dive into that emotion and let it carry you where you need to go, because you're gonna have, that star is gonna illuminate where you need to go, and it's gonna lead you, it's gonna lead the fool, you on your journey, straight to your destiny, okay? And the Ace of Cups, which is your ultimate happiness, okay? Can't say much more than that, Virgo. A wonderful reading. Thank you guys so much for being here with me. Again, I'm so honored to be able to do these readings with you and start this journey. I look forward to seeing you next month in July. You can check out my Instagram down below at The Love Evolution. I do a daily reading there. I also am on Facebook where I do daily readings. What else? Oh, so for all the signs this month, as part of my, I'm going to be launching my website next month. So as part of my launch, I wanted to offer to everybody a free reading. Okay, so if this is something you feel called towards, we can look at career, we can look at love, we can look at any area of your life. I do chakra readings, I do a whole assortment. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, send me an email or put a comment down below, and I will send you a list of my offerings, and I would be more than happy to do a reading for free for you for the month of June. And then once we get into July, my website will be up, and they will be offered there from then on. So I wanted to offer that gift to you guys, and it's also going to help me to get the feedback from you. So again, I'm just so honored. This is part of my life purpose, my higher calling, to be able to channel these messages for you. I look forward to seeing you in July.